Good evening to everyone watching, and welcome back to Paranormal Ripples. I am Ray, as always, but you should know that by now. Let me turn on that intro. Anyways, I hope you're all having a wonderful evening / night or day, wherever you're watching from. And tonight, you might be experiencing some Mandela effect or deja vu, because I'm talking on this live about abandoned monuments or buildings that are bizarre and are crazy in their shape and structure. But yeah, everyone, if you're new here or you're an old face and you are already subscribed, you don't have to worry about it. But please like the video if you're new. But like, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, all that good stuff, and share me out on your social medias and that. Let's get this community growing and rocking and swaying and dancing like a 1950s party. Right. So, first monument I'm going to be talking about belongs in Bulgaria, which is crazy. And if you've got any questions along the way, feel free to ask them, everyone. But we're going to be looking at the Buzluja monument, right? This is one of the craziest monuments in the world, mainly because of its shape. I'm going to try and get you a nice picture up, everyone. All right. Come in, everyone. Right. This is the Buzluja monument, everyone. Yes, indeed. This is the Buzluja monument. First things first, what can you tell me about the shape, everyone? What does it look like? I will let you give you a couple of, I'll give you a minute to answer. What does that shape look like? Right, it does look like a UFO, Tam. Because, and that's a radio tower, yeah. Right. That was the home of the Bulgarian Communist Party for 8 years, right? I'm going to show you the two in the interior now, and that. Just think, right? Hang on. This is what the interior looks like now, right? Hang on. Got a website open here, which is kind of crazy, right? This is a Buzluja project. Look at some of these pictures, man. Look. Oh, that looks. No offense. That looks like something you'd see out of Fallout or Metro or something. Oh, look at that. Look. Kind of haunting, innit? Look at it. Look at them pictures. It is eerie. Right? Look at it. And in this heyday, it was like I say, the Communist Party's headquarters. Look at them. Feel free to go check them out, more of them. But look, this was what it's like in its heyday. Look. Tell you the history of the actual place where the monument is. Look. 1981 to 1989. This was in its infancy. Look. Look how different it was. Obviously, these people ain't. You can't get them up, but. Not 8 years, look. They stayed in there. And it was visited by more than 2 million people, serving as a political museum and ceremonial venue, right? But now, you can't even see any trace of that. And I think if I remember correctly, I'm going to just tell you now, the price of it to get back in 2020, if it was built in 2020, for it to get built, would have cost $35 million in America. So, That tells you something about the Bulgarians. And it opened on 23rd of August 1981, and then 8 years later, deserted. And the last time it was used for anything, I know it's been used in music videos and all that, was actually for a music video. It was a closing sequence of Rita Ora's Bane EP video. It was shot at the monument in early 2021. So crazy, isn't it, everyone? How eerie that is now. Now no one's there. Like, I bet it's a cool place to go and look at, but I bet because of the, like, if you're speaking in it, I bet the echo is, the reverberation and all that is crazy, you know, because of it being that kind of shape. Like, I know you're rude. This is a picture of it. With people inside. Look, better reverberation and acoustics are like crazy. Basically, it was left. I'll tell you this, what happened. Why it was left there. The Buddha monument was abandoned following the fall of the communist regime in Bulgaria in 1989, and the new government lacked funds, interest, and political motivation to maintain a massive symbol of the previous ideology, leading to its neglect. So, come in, everyone who's new here or old, come in and chat, and let's get this live popping. Remember, likey, subscribe, turn the notification bell on, and share me out to your friends on social media or family. But yeah, it was left because of like the regime. They just didn't want to keep it. Crazy though when you think about it, everyone. Right. Now, we go from that to something even more stranger. And let's see if I can get a cleaner image for you guys of this. There it is. Right. We're going to Macedonia now, and this is the Linden Monument. What does people think that looks like or resembles? What do people think that looks like? Like I said, I'll give you a minute, everyone, to think of an answer. What do you think this looks like, everyone? Right. If you don't know, I'll give you two inklings. To me, it looks like, some people say it looks like an art valve. Some people think it looks like an alien spaceship. But honestly, I think it looks like. No, where is it? Um, where are we? This is from Hot Fuzz, but I think it looks like a sea mine. That kind of thing. No, I would have, because I know it looks like thing, but it looks like kind of a mine if you look. Or an EMP grenade or something, you know, what you from Fortnite. You know what I mean? All that. It's kind of crazy though when you think about it, everyone. But yeah, that's the London Monument. And this was designed to celebrate the 30th anniversary of the second session of the Anti-Fascist Assembly for the National Liberation of Macedonia and the 71st anniversary of the 1903 London Uprising. And it covers 12 acres, the monument's grounds. And there's stained glass windows in there and all. I found kind of crazy. Look. Stained glass windows there. Stained glass windows there. Why stained glass, eh? I'm crazy that there's stained glass windows in there, wouldn't you think? But this isn't even crazier shot. This is Crucible or Quesovo. Yeah, I have Cam. And if you notice, look how fucking. And this is Crucible, right? On top of Crucible. Look. It's not like you're going to escape the thing. Look. Right in the distance, look. Like if you're living down here, you're going to see it no matter what. Or if you're looking out your window. Oh, yeah, it's 5 in the morning here in Crucible, everyone. Yeah. Oh, I see a big white fucking landmine. No, but honestly, though, it's like, what the hell? You can't escape it, and it's right there. Right. Now, this building. Can anyone guess where this is? The country. I'll just go for the country. Can anyone guess this country? Can anyone guess this country, everyone? Can anyone guess this country? Where this place is? You know, it's 30 seconds, everyone. So, can anyone guess this country? 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is in Kiev, Ukraine. This is a hotel salute. Salute. Right? But don't it look like a giant gear or a spaceship engine part? And then the way it's structured, look. Look. Look at it. Kind of a crazy thing to have in Kiev, though, if you ask me. Look. A skyscraper, apparently. Kind of crazy, though, when you think about it. Look. Look. Designed from 1986 to 1982. Built between 1982 to 1984. Look. This one's still getting used to this day, but kind of crazy thing they've designed, if you ask me. Right. Now, we're going to go to Yugoslavia. Well, former Yugoslavia, I should say. But yeah. Can anyone guess what? Right. No one knows what Yugoslavia is. It's the countries of Croatia, Serbia, Montenegro, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and Slovenia, all come into one, basically. All go in, all that area, the Balkans, all get a thing. But what I'm going to show you is the strange shapes of them, of these monuments, right? And you can't tell me that these don't look weird, everyone. So here's one. These are called Spomenics, by the way. There's a dedicated look. See, Bosnia looks dedicated to the partisan fighters, right? Macedonia, another Spomenic. They call that a Spomenic. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one, as DJ Khaled would be saying. Look. Another one. Another one. Look at the shapes of them. And mostly all of these, like you just are reading, are more war monuments. Now that looks like a... Now that one's interesting me. Doesn't that look like an old Greek temple? Look at the size of it. Another weird shape. 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 More weird shapes. Another weird shape. Another one. Another one. Look. Jesus Christ, there's more weird shapes than RV Price could draw. But seriously though, look. I know these are war monuments. I'm not dissing anyone because I know these are war monuments. But surely if they're war monuments, you'd want them all the same shape, wouldn't you? Unless I'm missing something. Can someone tell me, please? Pardon me, everyone. No, I'm saying it's weird shapes. Can anyone tell me why it's weird shapes? No, I'm not dissing that these are war monuments. Like, I'm not... Respect to you to do time for war monuments on Balkans, the people of the Balkans. But weird shapes? That looks like... The only weird shape that it ain't is that. That looks like a Greek temple. Mausoleum, see? Mausoleum of struggle and victory. But look, it's a neglected look. Look. That ain't even been built with fucking solstices in mind. Look. Like, what the fuck? Am I missing something here? That's crazy. There's like more today than meets the eye. If you ask me. Don't know what you all think, everyone, but they look weird to me. I don't know what you all think, everyone, of them monuments, but that's crazy to me, if you ask me. Right, now we're going to go to a country that is even more bizarre, in a sense. We're going to the Yugyong Hotel in North Korea. It's called Hotel of Doom, right? Because it's a massive 105-story pyramid, everyone. But if you look at it from a top-down view, it's a perfect three-winged star, apparently. So let's try and find a top-down view of it, shall we? But yeah, it's abandoned, which is crazy. Mm. Mm. Yeah, there you go. That's crazy. Look. These are fucking nuts. Oh. Hello, everyone who's just tuning in. We're just looking at this hotel in North Korea. Look, the Yogyong, or Yog. Look at it. Look, and it's abandoned as well, by the way. Right, here you go. Sometimes there you go. Its name is also one on the so-called named in Pyongyang. The building has been planned as a mixed-use development. Construction began in 1987, everyone. Already in 1992, North Korea entered a period of economic crisis after the dissolution of the Soviet Union. After 1992, the building stood topped out, but without any windows or interior fittings. In 2008, construction resumed. Fucking hell. Exterior was completed in 2011. The hotel was planned to open in 2012. the centenary of founding leader Kim Il-sung's birth. They was cancelled. Fucking hell. See? It's unfinished. Like, what the hell? And you're going to go back and finish the fucking thing. Jesus Christ. Yeah, if you're trouble with money, lads, go and ask Bonnie Blue and Lily Phillips. Joking, everyone, by the way. Look. So you're just basically using it as an LED thing. Look. It does make you wonder, Cam. No, it's just abandoned, look. Look. But don't you look like a... Not being rude. You're looking at a sci-fi movie or whatever. That is the kind of thing that would land in the middle of a city, innit? Seriously. But look how it hovers. Look. It's 1,080 feet tall. 330 meters, man. Look. They ain't got no website, look. Inside. I'm gonna try to see anything inside. Fucking hell. Look at that. Look at that. Like, what the fuck? Look at it. Now we're going from one weird country to another. Because I didn't even know this was even a thing in Russia. Da 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 da. This is the Institute of Robotics in St. Petersburg, Russia, everyone. Look at it. This is abandoned as well, by the way, I believe. Yeah, because it was used to test satellite tech. Not much getting said there, is it? They're not abandoned, but it's not showing much information on there. Look. Told you how much they don't want to get out, but fuck me, what building? Like, strange design, though, if you ask me. Very strange. Well, I don't know what you all think, everyone, but now we go over to Moldova for this splendid design. This is the Chisinau State Circus, right? And I'm going to read to you some of it about the history of it. It was an abandoned communist era circus in Moldova, the poorest country in Europe. They're looking to get back on like giving it life again. It was opened in 1981, and at the time it was a top circus entertainment venue with state-of-the-art equipment, everything like that, and space for rehearsals, animals, and veterinarians. At a capacity of 1,900 seats, and the ring was over 40 feet across, making it the largest auditorium in Moldova. Circus artists would travel from near and far: Belarus, China, Finland, Germany, Russia, Ukraine, UK, USA to perform there. And at its peak, 57 concerts were held there in the space of a year. They're trying to, after a decade of being forgotten about, because in 2014, a long restoration project funded mainly by the Ministry of Culture, they want to get it back in there to make it smaller. They want to make it smaller so people can use it for gymnastics, all that kind of jazz. But they're trying to get back on the track, back on track. But what a thing, though! Weird design, concrete though, and circus. But hang on, here's some more pictures of what it looked like, everyone. And give your thoughts, everyone, in the chat if you're new here. And look, here you go. These were posted on Atlas Obscura, but look, here you go. Football. Can't go far without football. But crazy, isn't it? Right. Now, this is an early picture, obviously. I'm going to be showing everyone. But this is Zavartnots Airport in Armenia. I'm sorry for butchering it, everyone. And this is an early picture. But this airport in Armenia, as you can see, it's like the control towers here and there's a concrete ring and that around it. Why does it look like a docking station for a spaceship? Imagine a UFO going down here. Why does it look like a docking station? I could be wrong, but why does it look like a docking station? I could be wrong, everyone, but why does it look like a docking station? If a UFO came down, why does it look like a docking station? Like I said, I could be wrong, and I want to hear your thoughts, everyone, but I say I could be wrong, everyone. I'm not saying I'm right, but I don't know what you guys think. And girls in the chat and in the comment section when you're watching on catch up. And talking of catching up, make sure everyone you like, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. I mean, so you don't miss anything. Could be damn. You know what I mean? But seriously though, it's crazy though. I'm not joking by the way, double Armenian thing, but nothing would surprise me anymore with what stuff is. Right, now we're going from Armenia to Albania. Because this has recently been restored. But this is the pyramid of Tirana in Albania, and it was originally a mausoleum, not mausoleum, museum for a dictator. Everyone, but basically they think that. But look at it, a museum for a dictator, and it's a pyramid. Am I missing something here? A dictator wanted a museum in concrete. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you think about that, everyone. Surely pyramids are meant for, like, are not for dictators. It's like I said, it's recently been restored and that, but and you can see plenty of old pictures. Look, when it's boarded up. Look, see. Look, I think it's heyday, but in 1988, look. But now, if you look at it now, look. Look, from Tyrant's monument to joyful symbol, see? Look, a concrete pyramid, though. Nuts, innit, everyone? I know what you all think of that, but that is nuts. Now, hang on. Boom. The Slovak radio building in Slovakia, everyone. Look at the shape of that. Doesn't that look like a pyramid upside down? Hey, Tim. You've missed the entire live, but don't worry, you can catch up. No, but honestly, it's all right. We've got stuff to tell you anyway, Tim. When we're off. Well, I've got stuff to tell you because Cam will be doing VFL. But yeah, everyone, don't that look like an upside down pyramid? It does. But yeah, why design it like that in Slovakia though? Slovakia. It does, Cam. That's what I was literally thinking. It looks like a Chinese or an Asian style kind of architecture look to it. Don't you'd see in Taiwan or something, you know? It looks, you know what I mean? It's like, you wouldn't know as it look, hang on. And for Slovakia, look. Look. And look at the interior, look. Look, Bratislava, basically, look. Literally. It is nuts. No. Right. Now we're going back to Russia, everyone. I believe, right? Yes, we are. We're going to the Istra High Voltage Research Center just outside Moscow. And don't they look like alien shit? Not alien shit as in like actual alien shit. I'm like alien shit as in something aliens would bring to Earth. No. These are called basically these are also called the Tesla Towers. Funny enough, Tesla Towers. Right? But yeah, these are just outside these are just outside Moscow in the forest. So, and look, they're abandoned as well. Look. Look at it. Look at it. That looks crazy. But like I say, everyone, make sure you're liking, subscribing, and turn the notification bell on, and leave your comments in catch up. But this live is I do this all to make you good content and give you history on certain things. But look at that. What does everyone think of that? What does everyone think of that one? I'm looking at my phone because I've got the notification. I'm just clearing. Right, I'm going to end it with something prettier than a Tesla tower, everyone. But this is apparently weird, though. I'm going to try and find a pretty thing. Then I'm going to add, like, let's have a look. So I hope everyone had a good day. Let me know so far what one's been your favourite, please. I'd love to know what one you think is your favourite. I'll do a couple minutes to just think on it. What one's been your favourite? It's alright, Tim. What's been your favourite, Cam? Right. This is the one I'm going to end on. Caleb Moore in Arlington, Texas, right? Look at these. Look at these monuments. Yeah. Kind of crazy, look. 1980, look, an arrangement of 5 megalithic sculptures were set in a 5-acre public park in Arlington, Texas. The sculpture is one of the largest environmental sculptures in the Western Hemisphere. commissioned by Jane Mathis Kelton, an heir of Scottish television magnate Curtis Mathis in 1984. And yeah, please no witchcraft. Why? It's nuts. But that one's weird though. Look, in the water. These are nuts though. I mean, an environmental sculpture. Don't know what's environmental about it, but I'd like to know what you all think. 1984. Look, the local churches began to claim that the sculptures were satanic. It's kind of crazy, everyone. Texas for you, but that's crazy. So I don't know whether they mean satanic as in it's like doorways, look, because they look like doorways. Yeah. Look. Kind of crazy though. Them ones I don't get, but them ones look like doorways or portals or something, everyone. So I kind of understand that sense of logic. Yeah, literally. But yeah, I thought I'd show you some of these interesting monuments and bizarre buildings, everyone. I'm going to end this live here. So hopefully you enjoyed it and you can hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. Leave your comments on the live if you will go back and rewatch it. Please do. I appreciate it. Let me know what you all think. Big love to you all. And thank you all so much for tuning in. I mean it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. I'll see you all in Discord in a minute. You're in my Discord. And I'll see you in a bit. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.